It's like I lost myself so much along the way. And then LA also broke me in the most beautiful way that brought me back to myself. I also had to get out of LA because I was like, I'm just bored. I'm bored by the things that I'm like being asked to go audition for, waiting all night long to get up to do my thing. So I got sober in 2018 and went through this like wild metamorphosis of like, I was on stage and I would tell my jokes, but I was like, it was almost like my jokes were happening up here and I was standing back here. Like I was like, oh, I don't believe any of that anymore. I don't believe any of that to be true. I don't want to believe those things about myself anymore. And so I was just kind of like mediocre for a while because I was like, what is happening?
Sobriety will do that.
Yeah, it does. It completely, at least for me, it reframed everything and it really brought me back to myself. Like I really resonated with what you said, where you're like, LA, I think, really brings you to who you are. And I think that's some of the grief of leaving LA for me, where it's like I lost myself so much along the way. And then LA also broke me in the most beautiful way that brought me back to myself. And in order to like honor that growth, I had to trust that it was time to leave. You know, it probably took me 2 years to finally work up the courage of like, you're supposed to go, get out and trust yourself.
Download the Rachel LaForce Show, a spiritual podcast from a comedian for people who aren't spiritual.